Hey Andres, your internet seems to be in shambles today, but happy second stream, baby. Wow, you subscribed at tier 1 for 18 months. Amazing. Goggles, how dare I put a pun like that in your Discord? Why, I have no idea what you mean, my dear Goggles. Yes, that's it, Goggles. Inflict upon ye the ordeal of being known. Wait, have I already made that joke? Okay, Andres. Sorry about the internet. I hope you have a nice, week. Yep, we're halfway through the week. It's not the weekend yet. Fun fact, today's the 4th day of no post in this country because the Royal Mail's gone on strike for numerous very good reasons, and they basically sort of position their strikes at either end of a bank holiday when they wouldn't be delivering anyway. Anywho, I'll just be a few more minutes posting links on Discord and we can get going. Links. Goggles, except yesterday when you got your parcel from Royal Mail. Yeah, to be fair, I've been getting parcels, I think, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Oh, RIP, the ads strike again. I need to look up the advertising settings and see if I can do something about them. Oh, hey Nettie. Goggles is being drowned in adverts. Alrighty, let's do this. Oh, hey Jan, just in time. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're having a nice week so far. I know I am, because my shift yesterday actually went surprisingly well. Oh, you're tired. Well, it's the middle of the week, you're allowed to be. Oh, yep. Quick ear update. I mean, they're getting pretty close now. In fact, is it? Yep, this one's the one that's supposed to look like the other. I think I just need to sort of get the sort of smooth curves in, because obviously this looks a bit more organic compared to this one. So I think I just need to adjust that, get smoothed down. And I've ordered some more alginate, so hopefully I'll be able to cast it and I won't end up ruining them. Oh, got a beam of sunlight attacking me. Into the teleporter I go. Well, anyway, I believe we're here for some Zelda. Okay, so last stream. Okay, I guess I have to walk back to the dungeon. Last stream I found myself a shiny new hammer. So now the world can be sent to Horny Jail at my command. Bonk. Bonk. I said bonk. Oh. That's a lot of damage. Bonking all night. What? Wait. I wish to resend that song. No less. You know, never going to remember this next time you're in Goggles Tat. And I think about the time at the Lon Lon Ranch. I thought I'd aimed it, but I hit a branch. I'm not. Okay, I'm trying to think of what the tune that's for is, but... Oh, wait. I want to be a rolling stone. Wait. Yeah. Times like this I wish I knew how to sing. Oh wait, yeah. Anyway, which way was I meant to be going? I'm going the wrong way. Apples. Life-giving apples. Yeah, Nolas's parody lyrics. And I think about the time at the Lon Lon Ranch. I thought I'd aimed it, but I hit a branch. I'm not the pro they think I am in chat. Oh no no. Okay, I'm back at full health. Goggles is lurking because he's cooking. That's fair. Okay, I've been in here before. Blah 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 blah. I was a thief. Ah yeah, there's nothing here but hearts. No less they keep playing that new song with the lyrics from Rocket Man on the radio. Oh, I didn't know there was one. Also, is that a new song or is it just a cover? Or is it just like that one rap song that opens with the lyrics to well, opens with literally just I wake up in the morning and the sunlight hurts my eyes. Wait. Is that a bumble wall? Nope, it's just a shadow. That reminds me, I need to watch the Snapcube dub of Shadow the Hedgehog. Ow. No less, apparently it's called Cold Heart. It's Elton John and Dua Lipa singing semi-random lyrics from Elton John's old songs. Goggles, Snapcube Goes to Hell is so effing good. Yep. Was it like an hour long? Shouldn't be too hard to find some time. I might just watch it before I go to bed this evening. See, my main problem is I tend to take ages to watch anything. Also, YouTube started doing this weird thing where it, fairy. That reminds me, how am I doing for fairies? Okay, I've got space for another one. Well. Okay, it's a nah, fair enough. Do I still get shocked by these if, Yep. I wonder. Can I put... No, I can't, apparently. That would have been really funny. Okay, just gonna grab a fairy to heal up. Put another one in my bottle. Now then. Ow. So it's absolutely terrifying to slash at those. Okay, well, if nothing else, that's a shortcut. I just had a quick bit of a dip in my streaming, my upload speed there, so hopefully I'm not losing any frames on on your end. Oh. No less, if nothing else, there's a shortcut is such a video game mood. True that. Okay, I think this is the way I came. I needed the stakes to continue. Yeah. Hehe. Ow. Finally, I no longer have to worry about those. Okay, let's see. Notice you've been playing through Code Vein and the level design is pure purgatory on a stick. Wait, did that injure me? I seem to recall it's basically sort of like a Souls-like. But like anime and vampire based. Eep. Help. Ow. Cool, what's that actually done? Oh, hey Catbat! Can we get a shout out for Catbat? And yes, this is fine. Nothing wrong here. Okay, that does nothing. Oh, thanks, Nolis. How's it going? Sounds not ideal. Yeah, could be going better. My health's kinda low. Right, where have I been teleported to? Ah. Ow. Luckily, I've got a fairy. Goggles, you remember why you have the sound on at half rate? Yep, it does get annoying pretty quickly. Oh, we're already at the boss. I remember this one. I just need to hit the mask and I'll win. Easy. Donk. Ah. Whoa, wait. Ah, ow. Jerk. Right, what am I doing wrong here? Okay, I just need to keep doing it. The noise it makes just feels like I'm not doing anything. Dink. Ow. Okay. And that's my last fairy. Okay, what do I need to do now? Do I need to shoot at the eye? Help. Die, 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 die! No, don't move, die. Okay. Well, I don't know about that, cat. I just one-shotted the boss. Well, not literally one-shotted, but I won first time. Brioche. Because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. This world used to be the Golden Land where the Triforce was hidden. But because Ganon, the boss of thieves, wished the world was transformed, I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world, after building his power here. He is trying to open a larger gate between worlds, near the castle using our powers. But the gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come, together we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. Do you understand? May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. Alrighty. Thanks for the hydrate and posture check, Nerlus. I mean, I've only been streaming like 25 minutes. I've been hunched over like a prawn the entire time. Granted, it's probably easier overall than Dark Souls and has various quality of life things Dark Souls doesn't. And doesn't have invasive PvP, which you call a massive upstep. But like, the levels feel chorish and interesting. Yep, praise the bonk. The bonk overwhelms all. Go directly to Horny Jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect £200. Cat Bat, honestly, a nostalgia bopping to the soundtrack, and it's making your workday much better. Oh yeah, this is an iconic song. I think I've got a few songs from Video Games Live. I mean, that I already have. Obviously, the guy who sort of started it wasn't great, so I don't want to get any more of them. But I think from the original sort of concert of that, I've got the Zelda soundtrack and the Silent Hill soundtrack, because those are just fantastic as full orchestral. Anyways, I guess I need to work out where I'm going next. And also go solve a frick load of puzzles. I seem to recall this is about where the world opens up a bit more. Although I should watch my step, because I don't have any fairies left. Nerlus Code Vein's take on Anor Londo is just a stark white. It looks like a Temple Run level. If you played that, it's literally a... Well, I've never played Temple Run, I don't think, but... Do you mean like a portal testing chamber? Oh, yeah, I need to hit some spikes to get down there. But I think before I do anything else, what I really need to do is... I remember if by the blacksmith there's a stake I can knock down, and that'll lead me to... Thinking about it, where is the blacksmiths? Oh, hey Nick! Good evening on this fine September's Eve. Oh wow, I should not look away from the screen. Goggles, you forgot about September. This way to the bomb shop. Oh, bombs sound good. Nick, do you remember? Oh no, my health is very low. I'm in trouble. Heal, please. Nick, do you remember the 21st night of September? 100 rupees for 30 bombs. 30 bombs for just 100 rupees. Please buy 'em, mister. Okay. Catbat says Nick's sim is going to pay for that. I mean, don't we all pay for our sims? Too late, cat. Cat, you think I'm new to punning? I'm the one who torments Nick. I am the one who puns. Oh my god, yes. If I knew Breaking Bad better, I'd literally repeat that I am the one who knocks rant, but with puns, but I don't know it very well, so I can't remember it. Wait, was that a golden bee? So I remember those from the Game Boy Advance version. Huh? You're going to put us in a sim crime group so we can punish each other. Isn't committing crimes together the opposite of being punished? Well, crime buds. We do both blade together, so... Well, that's not entirely true. Nick plays blades, so I try to kill him. And I've succeeded at least once. Okay, let's take a gander at that map. There's a dungeon down there, a dungeon there, dungeon there, dungeon there. Okay, where's dungeon... Oh, okay, dungeon number 2's down there. Oh yeah, actually I should probably go to the forest, because I remember you get some items there. And there's some useful gear, sort of... where the town is. You don't think there's any shirt cops, so wait, any sim cops, so I'll have to go into the shirt hole. Code Vein's Cathedral of Blood, or whatever, is just a hell dimension of white bridges from nowhere to nowhere, and it has just enough verticality to make the map useless. To be fair, that's also how I play D&D. Everyone is getting excited by Catbat's plan to torture Sims. Okay. After wandering this world, I turned into this shape. I enjoyed playing the flute in the original world. There was a small grove where many animals gathered. I want to see that place again. I married my flute there with some flower seeds. Will you try to find it for me? Then I'll lend you my shovel. Good luck. You borrowed a shovel. You can dig in many places. You never know what you'll find. Okay. Let's just have a quick hop back then. Oh, hey there. Okay, flower seeds. I see flowers. Guess we're just honouring the guy's memory by digging up all his flowers. Yeah, I remember when I got the shovel in any Zelda game, I just shoveled everything, looking for items. Wonder if it's randomised where you... Oh, there it is. I think that's where it was in the Game Boy Advance version. Here's the flute. Its music surely has some mysterious power. Okay, back we go then. Easiest side quest ever. Thank you, Brioche. But it looks like I can't play my flute anymore. Please take it. If by chance you go to the village I lived in, please give it to a tired old man. You'll find there. Well, my mind is getting hazy. Please let me hear the sound of the flute one last time. Well then. Triple kill. Oh, welcome back, Nerdless. You feel like you just got here and this is your third ad break? I gave you one like 5 minutes after the pre-roll. Bloody heck. What is the advertiser server doing now? Arrow shop? Do they sell arrows? Okay, it's a target minigame.
Well, howdy, light welder. You look like a straight shooter. Want to try your skill in my shooting gallery? I'll give you 5 shots for 20 rupees. If you're as sharp as I think you are, you'll stand to rake in the rupees. How about it, stranger? Alright, aim carefully, ready, go.
Oh, I need to equip the bow. That helps. Turns out I can't really shoot very well, can I? Talk to the hand, apparently. Yep. Link to see pleases. Goggles, as soon as you saw straight shooter into your brain, screamed, "Sergeant Normalan? Can Dire Town leave you alone, please?" To be fair, I've never been a straight anything. Yes! Oh hey, he plays a little drum. That's cute. Can I win anything in this game, or is it just rupees? Oh, wrong way. Can't bet you've roped one victim into unsuspecting voice acting. You need to get a second one who doesn't know what they're signing up for. You really want 2 people to regret knowing you. Okay, that sounds ominous. To what end are you tricking people into doing voice acting work? Okay, I need the strength gauntlets to get up there. Oh, just our town suffering. Fair enough. Oh yeah, this is the digging mini-game. Welcome to the treasure field. Your objective is to dig as many holes as you can in 30 seconds. Any treasures you dig up will be yours to keep. It's only 80 rupees to play. What do you say? Okay, let's try this. Then I'll lend you a shovel. When you have it in your hand, start digging. Press the Y button to dig. He's lent me a shovel? Where's the shovel gone? Okay. Goggles, we all suffered up until you'd say the Bigfoot route. That's where we just went F it all in. Yeah. To be fair, I sort of didn't find it too bad when I was only really voicing Mayor Mingus. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Okay, I'm digging it. Seem to recall there's a heart piece or something here. Yeah, can't be bothered. Okay, it looks like to make it to the town, I need to... Goggles, would I like a tip about that game? Yes, I would. If it's an easy heart piece. Just got a notification saying it doesn't matter where I dig, just dig up to 30 spots and the reward should appear. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Oh, faster, faster, Link. Dig faster. Okay, so I need to dig 30 spots. How many did I get? Got 5, 10, 15, 21, 27. Close. Enfys! You arrived just in time to hear about how the Dartan crew's reaction to seeing Bigfoot was being all in. Nolis just rewatched Holes recently. I'll respond to Catbat talking about how they Okay, go, 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 go. Damn it! How many did I manage this time? 5, 10, 14, 15, 20, 24. Okay, that's worse. Oh, hey Al, how's it going? Can we get shout-outs for Enfys and Al? Oh, no, that's already good Enfys one. And Al. Thank you, Nolis. How's everyone doing this evening, anyway? Okay, so the timer doesn't start... Okay, it does. How many did I manage? Al, you're full of delicious salad. Excellent choice. 5, 10, 9. Wait. What's the goal here? You don't remember this part of the game? Basically, I need to dig at least 30 holes before the timer runs out, and I'll get a heart piece. Which is good because heart pieces are useful. How many did I manage this time? 10, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 5, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 26. I've done that if not for the duds. Yeah. I do keep gaining money out of this. Yeah, I'm roughly breaking even at least. Okay, let's go, 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 go. Dig! I must dig! Move! I guess what I need to do is work out which row I've just got a clear line. Okay. So, just above this skull, I've got a clear line. Yep, okay, I think I've got my strat. I'll get the lower line because it's just uninterrupted. Yes! Ow, you think the trick is to move just enough, move just enough. The direction doesn't matter. Yeah, problem is it only seems to let me dig left or right. So if I'm moving down... But yeah, I got what I needed. Exactly. Now let's praise the hole. Wait. Okay, so I can't go back to the town that way. But what I might as well do is... Yep, praise the shirt hole. As they said in The Good Place, holy shirt balls. Shirt hole origins. Wow, those guards really want to get me, but they can't understand the simple concept of ledges. How sad for them. Oh, not the bees, not the bees, not the bees. Right. Oh. Anyways. Bump. What would be in here then? Yep, I remember this altar. Magic powder.
Hey, blast you for keeping me from my deep dark sleep. I mean, thanks a lot, sir. But now, I will get my revenge on you. Get ready for it. Is that okay with you, sir? I laugh at your misfortune. Now your magic power will drop by 1/2. Congratulations. Now do your best, even though I'm sure it won't be enough. Have a nice day. See you.
So yeah, for those who aren't aware, basically he threatens to reduce your magic by 1/2, but no less, the audio desync is so harsh, effing Wi-Fi. You turn off low latency again, but you seemingly just end up 30 seconds behind and everything. Oh, that's not desync. Basically, the my capture card just has a bit of lag. But yeah, for those who aren't aware, basically, now I use only 1/2 as much magic. Also, that guy has the same energy as,
If my lost partner returns, we can temper your sword, but now I can't do anything for you.
I'm not even going to try and do a Scotch accent. What was I saying? He has the same energy as, oh, your Wi-Fi desyncs the audio. Fair enough then. Well, actually, no, that's not fair enough, it sucks. Kinda wish it was something at my end, so I could do something about it. Anyway, we need to find an old guy. Who's tired. Is it you? Oh no, you're a young guy. When I was a young boy, my dad took me to a Cocorico village. Oh yeah, this is the guy. Okay, does something happen if I play this then? Okay. Enfys, for a moment you read what Nola said as my wife desyncs the audio, and you were angry for them. Yeah, I remember what to do here. Basically just play that here. And I have no idea how you're supposed to work this out without a game card or something, but... Burb. I think I've said before, but I like how this just gets as close as you can to a decent sword fighting mechanic. goggles, the Nintendo hotline, of course. See ya. By the by, question. Has anyone else been having a trouble with YouTube where videos just sort of get stuck on the loading screen permanently? It's been happening to me a lot, but I'm not sure if it's a problem with my browser and my laptop or what. Okay, can I dig here? Where's my shovel gone? I had a shovel, didn't I? Yeah, the guy gave me the shovel for the mini-game, but I got a shovel before from the other NPC. Oh, you lose the shovel when you get the flute. Okay, so I don't need it anymore. Or do I just not get to use it anymore? Okay. Just a random landmine there. Heart piece. Rando lets you stop, but no shovel for me. Ah. I think the Game Boy Advance version actually had a way you could keep getting access to it, but maybe I'm misremembering. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, I like how this sort of just gives the sword collision detection and arrows as well. And that just sort of gives a really simple but effective mechanic for sword fighting and stuff. Ooh, bombs. Bye, loser. Cat Bat used to play in the living room, and you all sat and watched. Occasionally you were asked to set aside your homework so your family could watch you play games. I'll be honest, I used to spend a lot of time watching my more time watching my little brother play than playing myself. Ah. Those mushrooms are a menace. FB. Your mother used to complain if she felt it had been too long since you played because she wanted to know what happened next. That actually reminds me of I think it's the third Ratchet and Clank game. There's a whole mechanic where there's a sort of a 2D side scroller that's an in-universe game you play starring Captain Quark. And there's basically if you go too long without trying to play that, because it's sort of important to the plot because there's a bit of exposition you need to continue with it after a certain point. And basically like, I think it's like the nerd who's the sells one of the upgrades in the first game just complains because he wants to find out how things end. So I guess the idea that some people prefer to watch other people playing games is actually a lot more common than people realise. One of your earliest memories, for better or worse, is playing Mario before school while eating toast with the other siblings. Yeah, words are hard.
Brioche, it is I, Sahasrara. Objects exist simultaneously in both worlds with similar shapes. If the form of a thing changes, then it will affect the shape of its twin in another world.
I'll never get tired of that.
Brioche. Brioche, please.
Okay, I guess we're doing a multi-dimensional puzzle. Ding. Al, yep, sadly this is a water temple. Okay, flub that. Open the sluice gate. Yep, excellent use of a quote there, no less. Catbat, you love a good bad water temple. Yeah. Reminds me, where was that quote from? I think it was from Tomb Raider. Goggles, Swamp Palace is surprisingly alright. Okay, well, let's see how this goes anyway. I suppose, to be fair, there's probably no complicated multi-level... Ah! Yep, a key, a door. What could be simpler? Those little water blob things always reminded me of the water ray from Pikmin 2, because that was something I'd recently played as well. Oh, cracked wall. What's in the cracked wall? Al, your ad blocker doesn't block Twitch ads anymore. Yeah, they've done some real nonsense with their advertising server. Oh no, blobs. Ooh, a map. A map's nice, I'll take a map. Ooh, a key. That's a very mean place to hide a key. Yep. Ooh. Why are the skeletons so bloody quick? Goggles, a potted key. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to try and tweak the advertising settings. Goggles, you wish you were as fast as those skeletons. Oop, there's another key under a skull. I guess that makes it a skeleton key. Wow, those hit hard. You like that one, Goggles? Oh, you knew I was gonna. Of course I was. There's the thing. They say the difference between comedy and horror is whether or not there's a punchline. And in some ways, comedy can be crueler than horror, because if you're going to actually deliver the punchline, you can telegraph it, hold it, and strike. Ow. Oh, I hate these fish things so much. Okay, I need the big keys to get that treasure chest. Is that a door? It's a door. Now, if I was a big key, where would I be hiding? Can't believe this game's trying to catfish me. Okay, I need to get around there somehow. Al, it turns out your ad blocker had been mysteriously turned off. You stand corrected. Strange times. Okay, the compass. Good. Okay, I'm gonna have to slash the fish when it attacks. Okay, no fish. Oh, can I pull these? No. I'm gonna guess the hook shot's the item for this puzzle. Okay, dodge that. Boom. Headshot. Cat bat. Micing. Oop, another key. What's got icing on it? Oh yeah, that can get through, but I can't. Okay, there's a locked door. Feel like I'm making pretty good progress here. Ow. Okay, I walked into that one. Okay, so the skeleton avoids. But doesn't. Okay, yep, backed into a corner. Can I push this statue anywhere? No. Cat, when I said icing on the puzzle was the hook shot. Oh, sorry, I meant the item on the puzzle is the hook shot. Wow, I can't words today. No less. I see a locked door and I want to find its key. Something I learnt recently. Apparently, darkness in the Doors song is actually literally someone named Darkness who was friends with the songwriter. And heck yeah, you're right, Nolus. Words are a scam to make people talk more. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Help, 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 help. Okay, rupee, not what I needed, but I'll take it. No, let's quote, redeeming a quote. Bad place, 177. Oh no, bad place to be, bad place to be, bad place to be. I didn't think this through, I'm the agent of my own misfortune. Goggles, panic yeet. I don't actually remember where that quote... Okay, I'm down. Well, not down, because I have a fairy. Yeah, I don't actually remember where that quote came from, but... from somewhere, I'd assume. Oh yeah, I had health right here. This is fine. Oop. Ah. Okay, let's see what's down this way. Oh, it's from other M. Oh yeah, now I remember. Now I remember. Okay, I need to find a switch somewhere. Iris's favourite joke. Oh, and I thought that was me. Enfys, bang, add cat bat. You fear the day someone reminds you you said something. No, just reminded me to stop self-defaming. Fine, I guess. Okay, so Nola's clicked on the defaming redeem, and it showed up. What do you mean it showed up? It's supposed to, isn't it? And when you moused over the redeem button, it's turned into the trivia redeem. It changed colour and everything. Maybe they changed the system so it grays them out when, it actually removes redeems that are on their cooldown or something. Okay, my health is terminally low. Twitch is on shrooms. Something mushroom. Well, I can access the treasure chest now. Wouldn't that be something? What have we got here? Oh my god, they actually said it. Boing! This is the hook shot. It extends and contracts and boing! It can grab on many things. Many things, eh? Boing! Hey, does anyone remember Mega Beans? They were like jelly beans, but the whole gimmick for them was that they were really chewy. Okay, a small key. Ah, this is a fairly small dungeon, actually. I suppose, to be fair, there's like 12 dungeons in the entire game, so they're going to be a lot smaller than that. Lots of them. What have we got here? Notice you never heard of them, to be honest. Might have showed up here, might have not have. Yeah. Ow. Oh good. The skeletons don't dodge these either. Ah? I hate those fireballs so much. Okay. So this time I need to get down to the other side and flip that switch. Ow. Oh. Angry blob. Okay, so I guess I go to the other side. Flip the switch. Oh. Solve that puzzle to open the door. Okay, good, good. My goodness, that beeping's annoying. Okay, sluice gates are open. Now I'll just go to the other room. Grab those chests. Okay, rupees and rupees. Not much here. Okay, left or right. Okay, this is just this way again. Notice you just remembered you were going to look up if there's any way to speed up Firefox. I mean, it's open source, so I imagine if there was one... Oh no. I'm in low on health now. Right, can I climb through any of these waterfalls? Oh, I can go through this one. Whew, okay. That's a bit of health. Okay, yeah, I could have checked the map to see that.
You think Chrome desync the audio too, just not as much? Yeah, that's possible. Oop. Okay, there's a bomb ball wall there. Okay, key. Why can't I slash them? Good shot. Exactly. Seriously, go away. Be gone. Ow. Jerks. How's your food going, by the way, Goggles? Okay, lots of bombs. Do I get any health? I'll get some health. They only want a hug. Yeah, true, probably. Is there a way I can hurt them? Does the hammer hurt them? No. Okay, the hammer splashes in the water, but it doesn't hurt the bugs. How does that make sense? Pretty good, just finished. Now you're gearing yourself up to open up your PC. Hey. You streaming today? Okay, bombs. Do bombs work? No. Boomerang? Why? Why would you do this to me, game? Goggles, you're not, because the last 2 days have wiped you the heck out. Okay, guess I'm just gonna have to take the hit. Okay, the boss room's this way. Guess I don't have much else to do. Maybe I can do this. Okay, yeah, I remember this one. It's actually quite easy. I just need to steal each one of these, cut it away. It's just like I'm stealing the delicious candy floss from a giant eyeball. The delicious candy floss from a giant eyeball. Exactly, Goggles. Steal the cloud, babies. Like Sephiroth in a weird time travel fanfic. You know what they say? Out of sight, out of mind. And you're right, Goggles, someone's probably written that. I'm actually doing pretty well with the bosses so far.
Loving the 3D effect they're getting from 2D sprites here. Brioche, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. The Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it, as long as that person lives. That is why it was hidden in the Golden Land. Only a select few knew of its location. But at some point, that knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Golden Land was Ganondorf, the evil thief. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the light world. Well, remember that you have magical powers which only the hero can make the most of. There are some other magical warping points, like the one you saw on Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the two worlds and find the evils hidden in the Dark World. You're the only one who can destroy Ganondorf, the thief. No, Ganon, the evil king of darkness. I mean, to be fair, the thief of darkness actually sounds a lot cooler than the evil king of darkness. No less. And his name was Ganon Freeman. Anyway, to celebrate, after pausing, so I don't get mauled by enemies. As Twitch misbehaving for you, no less. You don't like this ASMR, Cat Bat? Well, sorry, but the TASMR is one of this channel's proudest traditions, and I will not hear it slandered. Where are we next? Okay, off to the forest then. I know that means I need to fight the moth boss. I hate the moth boss. Ah, Enfys mutes it every time. Goggles, F. Mothula, and F. Skullwoods. Swamp of Evil. Evil, eh? Well. Back to town, I think. Al, it always annoyed you that the ranged power only works at full health. Yeah, what's up with that? I think I mentioned this last stream, but basically in the Zelda cartoon, they made it so Link could only attack people with the ranged attack, because they couldn't actually show anyone getting stabbed with a sword. And there was actually a plot point in one episode where he got a better sword, but it didn't have the sword beams on it. Cat Bat, it makes you think of piddles, and that's not appetizing. I mean... Jesus, guards all over the place now. To be fair, Kiara used to keep saying that. Okay, why is there a pair of random bushes hidden behind spikes here? What is your secret? Ow. Oh, hey, Keith. You arrive at all the correct times. Me looking quizzically and off and muttering, "What is your secret?" I mean... I don't know what Keith's secret is, but I'll find out how he doesn't the source of his amazing GMing powers one day. Ah! God. Keith, no shout-outing you. You don't have a stable place to stream from and it makes you feel guilty. Ah. How's the move going, by the way? And that's a good question. Al, what was the guard doing in those bushes? The guards just sort of seem to like doing an inspector's in-yard on Link. From random bits of grass and trees and bushes and stuff. Keith, it's less of a move and more a landlord trying to sell the flat. Oh wow, that sucks. Oh hey, a bomb. Can I keep it? No. But at some point you should see if you can get a loan to get a mortgage to get your own place. Ah yeah, that's fair. I'm in no position to do that myself, because... Oh! Got to get the net out. Come on, I'm Sandra Bullock, and I've got the net. Okay. Huh? Call me the LA Noir guy, because I'm going to shake a tree and see what falls out. Oh hey, being very generous with the fairies game. Come on, get back here. And what you just witnessed there was the murder of crows. Can't bet you're still reeling at the net reference. Yeah, that was certainly a film that happened. Right, I guess I need to find a way into the dark world in this part of the world. Frickin' thieves. Go away. Oh wait, I've already been in here, haven't I? Okay, here. Really taking full advantage of the, what's it? Mode 7 for these shadows here. Which, to be fair, I think we saw quite a bit of in Breath of Fire as well. For those who aren't aware, by the way, The Net was a film starring Sandra Bullock about a woman who, basically she was a hacker or something or other. It's not really made clear what she does, but it involved computers, and she just has her entire life stolen because she works remotely. And somehow the internet can be used to hack your physical documents and change those, I guess. Yep, a woman whose life is ruined by the internet. Which, to be fair, is prescient, but not for the reasons they thought. Exactly, Keith. Well ahead of its time. Oh no, I've made a mistake. No, no, don't betray me, door. Sanctuary, sanctuary. Sanctuary. Anywho, I need to find... Did I already get this puzzle? Feel like I have. Oh yeah, now I remember. I already came through this place. I should have behaved. Yeah, you got me there. I could have taught my way out of it, but I don't think they were having any of my honeyed words. Apple. Notice you don't know what a system interrupt is, but your system needs to damn well stop interrupting itself. I think a system interrupt is just when, one program has priority over another, isn't it? Right. I think I need to find a warp point. That'll let me access the dark world. Hmm? Video but no audio. It's... Okay, it's saying I've got my connection back. Can you hear me? Okay, am I back? We're back. Can you hear everything? Notice you has video and audio? Hearing me loud and clear? Oh, good. Let's hope that was just a temporary blip then. To be fair, these have been happening more frequently, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Nurless, you're going to say somehow Firefox has half the doof keys in Task Manager that Chrome usually has, but twice the lag processes. To be fair, a lot of browsers hide how many... Oh no, what? When will I learn? When will I learn? A lot of browsers hide how much they're actually doing. And to be fair, in theory at least, more fridges can translate to less processing power, because it's distributing them better. I guess what I'm going to try and do is grab the go back to the portal I was in earlier and see if I can Notice there's no Heracross in those trees, it's Beedrills all the way down. Okay, we're back in the dark world, where everything can drain my health super quick. Let's see. All right, yeah, there's a bridge I can hookshot across, isn't there? Yeah, what I'm really hoping is it's not going to treat the fact that I lost my connection as two separate streams, because that'd be really annoying. Oh yeah, if I recall correctly, eventually that shop starts selling a giant bomb, which I can use to blow open that cracked wall in the pyramid. And that basically leads to a late game upgrade place. Yep, the big bomb. Whenever someone puts an inflection on the word big, now I always think of Lewis from Resident Evil 4 saying, the big cheese. I can't do a Spanish accent. Oh no, oh no. Another thing, why do those guys have potatoes, like, or just like cloth bags at the end of their spears? Is that supposed to be intimidating? Notice, Beeg reminds you of Roman from GTA 4, talking about American woman. No comment. Or Nico. Yeah, probably one of the two. Ah no, a bee. Help. Credit where credit's due. It really nails the sensation of running, of a bee buzzing around your head. Yes, I'm on the other side. No friends though. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. No less the advert bot let you have a mini player this time. Well, that was nice of it. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I need to start a counter just for the whenever I unleash a swarm of bees on myself. Oh yeah, is this... Nope. It's a follow... Keith, it's a follow-up to an apocalypse. The Beepocalypse. Surely that would be an apiary apiary oh no, it's happening again. It's happening again. Help me. An apiary apocalypse. Okay. This feels like a ledge. I can get something by jumping into the other world again. Can I get something here? Yes, I can. What's here then? Lots of bombs. Cracked wall ahead. Do I have some kind of puzzle on my hands? I think so. Key if it goes apocalypse, B-pocalypse, C-copalypse. I see what you did there. I mean, to be fair, I've already had the apocalypse. Oh no, am I stuck in a loop now? Okay, there we go. You know, if there's no graves here, isn't that actually a good thing compared to the light world? Apparently there's fewer deaths. Maybe this is the light world, and the mod I know is the dark world. Keith, no one left to bury them. Oh yeah. But then why aren't the zombies all over the place? Notice, to answer a question, the stream timer did reset. Ah yes, so it did. Interesting actually, because the stream timer's reset, but the OBS timer hasn't. Ah. An arrow. Well, what's it pointing to? Oh, because the bees ate all the corpses. Of course. Oh, bloody heck, that just burnt straight through my health bar. Oh no. This way to the cave. Cave, eh? Ah! Okay, what's in here then? Wait, is it still the same fortune teller?
You look like you might have an interesting destiny. May I tell you a fortune? I'll make it cheap.
No, I'm good. Okay, do I need any more fairies? No. How typical. Oh, no, you don't. It's amazing how much of this game I'm spending just running away from bees. Right. Tell me I get something in this world. Nope. Goggles, it be quite a lot. Ooh, treasure chest. Don't mind if I do. Damn. Wait, is that... It's he, Mario. I keep instinctively pressing the X key to open my inventory when I need to press start. Okay, you've not really got anything I need there. In the back. This is the village of outcasts. People without rupees are not welcome here. Oh yeah, I like that that's a hint that you can enter that house from behind. Okay, I seem to recall that the blacksmith was around here. Oh yeah. Okay, I need the strength gauntlet. Why is it always a bee? The red tree has eyes. Yep, no blade of grass shall go uncut. I think if I hit it... I mean, a while ago, a red tree shot out a bomb. Oh, there we go. I think that I guess you could call that retribution. Well, anyway, I guess I should stop fooling around here and get to the forest. Be gone, thief. Hey. I said be gone. Oh, that's done a thing. Wait, is this a dungeon? It's a dungeon. Okay, do I want to try the high level dungeon? Yeah, exactly, Al. Super Lawnmower Sim. Yeah, better stick to the vanilla order. This is the village of outcasts. People without money are not welcome here. Sounds exact. Well, that's not actually oddly prescient for how millionaires have been talking about themselves. Okay, we're here. Skeleton. Right, I remember if I rescue the blacksmith, I get a sword upgrade. So to get the improved sword, I need to rescue the blacksmith. And to rescue the blacksmith, I need the improved strength gauntlet. Although I'm not really sure which dungeon that's the treasure for. I think, is it the fire rod in oh yeah, I remember there's a heart piece around here somewhere. I wonder if I can get that. Okay, just another shop. Hehe, sucker. Okay. I have no way of getting across that. I wonder. Hmm. What? Okay. It's exactly known as America Strikes Again. I'll be honest, I was not expecting that, but I'm glad I found this. Okay, do I need any more in a bottle? No. Okay, this is where I get the heart piece, I guess. At last, the mystery is solved. Okay, enough messing about. I guess I'll try and get to the dungeon. What am I at? 2 hours, 10 minutes. Alright, I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break. So, yep, everyone be good and chat, and I'll just be a few minutes. And I'm back. Hope everyone was behaving themselves. Just switching to the large camera because I found this on my doorstep. And in case you can't actually see because of the glare from my light, that's basically the alginate. So yep, ear hype.
Chat's always good. Citation needed. No, not the bees, not the bees. Don't Nicolas Cage me. So, if I was the, door to the, next dungeon, where would I be hiding? Do I need to use the mirror? Hmm. What are you looking at? Hey, get back here. Well, that's heartbreaking. Okay, I can enter from this door. Well, I suppose it's not really a door, it's, dunno, what do you call an opening to some trees? Oh, oh hey, I'm in the dungeon.
emphasis putting that this chat's always good on record. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Guess I'm coming back here with the larger key. Goggles, you never said what chat's good at. Well then. He's not wrong. Okay, map, that's useful. Ooh. Okay, no keys. Al, you're off now. Thanks for a stream. Have a great evening. Oh, thanks for dropping by, Al, and hope you have a nice evening yourself. Okay, so I can access the large chest if I drop down there, so that's useful to know. Now I just need to find out where the key is. Can we get one last shout out for Al as he disappears? Ooh. Oh no, these things. Seem to recall they're weak to fire. Ah! I forgot War Masters were a thing in this. I hate those things so much. Ah, go away. Okay, what does dropping down here get me? Oh, okay, I'm here. Where's here? Okay, as long as I keep moving, they can't get me. I may have miscalculated. Unless I can blow that up or something. Nope. I don't think goggles can be ad quoted here. Just have them shown. Oh, is Twitch bombarding you with adverts, no less? It's awfully mean of it. I bet I won't even get any money for it. Okay. I feel like I need to come back here with the strength gauntlets then. Ah? Joke's on you. Oh, okay, it got me. But it's literally just taking me back where it dropped I was in the first place. Hold on. A key. Now how do I get up there? Oh wait, I know. Ow. Pushing puzzles while I... This is just sadistic. Okay, can I burn them? Apparently not. Could have sworn they were weak to fire somehow. Oh wait, I need to pull it from the other direction, don't I? Ah. Goggles, Skullwoods be like, the house always wins. Ah yes, just like the TV show House. Ah, wait. Okay, I got the big key. Oh yeah, I remember that. Those portals of energy just... Ooh, is that a bombable wall? Notice, why does it even let you hit the wall masters if it doesn't do anything? I know, catharsis. Well, that was a pointless room. Also, yep, free money. Okay. Now for the chest. This better be something good. Ow. Jerk. Ha ha ha. I wonder what happens if I... He can't do a thing. Oh no. I found the fire rod. This rod commands the red fire, but watch your magic meter. Well then.
Yep, hot damn Nolus. I see what you did there. Okay, so if I just head through here again... Alright, can I burn it or something? Okay, there we go. Wow, those things don't like fire, do they? Ah, I don't like fire either. Oh no. Ark. How dare. Now who's laughing? Oh, I'm a rabbit again. And exactly Nolus. Once again, the power of fire is wonderful. Another small key. Ow. Is it me, or is there not any War Masters in this section? I like that. It's an improvement. Ah! I'm getting very bad at this. Oh. Okay, I died by falling. This isn't my finest hour. Yep, Woods is very rude. Made it. Burn me all... Oh. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh. Dodge. Okay, lantern. Made it. Hey! No less you're getting audio but no video. Is everyone else okay, or...? Okay, it's fine for Enfys. Goggles, you can see me in the game just fine. Hello, MS Artificer. This seems kind of like a time trial. Yeah, it sort of is. Although it's more like you have to dodge a War Master every few seconds. Which is just cruel, really. Especially given how many of the puzzles are spatial positioning puzzles. Notice the video view appears to be some kind of white background with grey swooshes. Try control refresh. Ooh, full refill. Okay. Ah. Help, 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 help. Okay. Relax, relax. Okay, back to full health. No less refreshed the window and the video's back. Oh, good. To be honest, I think Twitch might be a bit weird today. Twitchy, if you will. Okay. So there must be some puzzle around here. But what? Ah, I can slash these. An extra key, always nice. Ow. Oh, hey, it's the boss. And I'm out of healing items. Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. Yep, I just narrowly avoided the hand. I wonder what this place is in the light world. Okay. I think I've got an easy route back. Yep, that mother effing Mothula. Okay, so, plan. I'm gonna grab more potion, grab more fairies, and I'm gonna come back. Go away. I haven't got any time for you. Hey, Gars, why aren't you in the thief? Why aren't you capturing that thief? A cab, am I right? No, let's imagine trying to fight that boss while slow piano music plays, i.e. the Moonlight Butterflies theme from Dark Souls. Okay, oop, you aren't fairies? How did I know that tree was hollow? I actually found it earlier in the game. Although there's a hint in that there was a couple of carpenters, well, or a couple of loggers cutting it down in the early game. Also, it is a slightly different colour to the other trees in the game. Might just go find some more fairies, then get back to the just outside the boss area and call that a day. Oh yeah, I think there's a fairy fountain down here. I suppose the real question is, do I want at least one potion to restore my magic? No less, a fairy revive doesn't restore magic. No, it doesn't. Okay, where was the witches? Okay, went in the completely wrong direction there. In fact, to be fair, magic's actually quite kind of hard to restore. Ow. Maybe I should just take blue potion and be happy with it. Yeah, 2 blue potions. Oh, thanks for the follow, MS Artificer. Okay. Bit of an expensive way to do it, but... yeah, I'll just remember to use it. I mean, the fairy's effect of auto-restoring you if you die is nice, but you know. Okay, 2 hours 47. Yep, I'll give it another shot then. I think I'm gonna kind of cheat a little and save state right outside the dungeon. Goggles approves, that means it's not cheating. Okay. Onward and forwards. Exactly. On this channel we support safe scumming no less. Ow. Ah. No you don't. Ow. Ow. No you don't. Made it. Oh hey Peach, how's it going? Okay, I don't need to fight anyone here. I just need to head through the door. Made it. Ow. Okay, we all ready? Something, moth girlfriend. See, everyone wants a moth girlfriend until she turns out like this. Oh, thanks for hydrate. Heck yeah, kick the bug. Okay. No less. Big bullet moth girlfriend. Yeah, I think I over-prepared a bit there. Peach. Doing good, just out with family at the moment. Ah, nice. Yeah, well worth it, goggles. Okay. Brioche. I'm never going to stop finding that typo funny. Because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear. And he alone must face the person who began the Great Cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule, who protected the royalty of Hylia, can become the hero. You're of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand? Yep, I guess Link was born into the servitude of an unelected monarchy. And yet Ganon is the villain. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. And yep, I'm doing pretty well, thank you, Peach. What are we at now? Yep, dungeon number 4 is Thieves Town, which is just to the south. 2 hours 53. Yeah, might as well give that a look then. Ow! Goggles adds trying to blow out your speaker. Which one do you get? Very. Oh yeah, I still have a key for this dungeon. Wonder where I can use it. Notice the ad server couldn't comprehend the extent to which you do not care about Top Gun. Yeah. They seem to just keep making the adverts on Twitch worse and worse. Oh, for God's sake. Salvation. MS Artificer, be like, I'm a millennial algorithm. I don't care about some old movie coming back. Exactly. Okay. I think it was down here somewhere. Yep. So I stumbled upon this earlier. What have we got? Ow. Crocodile guys, because apparently this is Donkey Kong now. This place goggles. MS Artificer, show you more goth clothing sites and better help ads. Exactly. That said, I would not recommend Better Health. I know a lot of YouTubers didn't even accept the... Well, YouTubers and streamers didn't even get sponsorship from them because they were kind of shady. Oh no. Oh well, Link's just going to have to embrace his persona for a second. Exactly, Goggles. The suppressed persona's free. Oh. Artificer, you've expected Better Help to be a sham with those ads. Yeah, from what I understand is they are offering what they're saying they're offering, but it's basically Uberizing therapy. At the very least, I'm very happy I don't have War Masters in this dungeon anymore. Well, there's never War Masters in this dungeon, but I'm glad I'm not in a dungeon with War Masters. You no? Goggles, you misread that as Battleship to be a scam. Fun story, when I was a kid, my brother and I were once playing Battleship. And basically I had a piece sort of in the middle of the board. And my brother hit one of my pieces in the middle. And he just kept going down and down. And he was super smug because he thought he'd found my last piece and he was about to destroy it. And then he got to the end and obviously it wasn't the exact end. And I said, nope, doesn't hit. And he accused me of cheating. And he just wouldn't stop insisting I was cheating until I let him look at my side. And no, he didn't apologise. Oh, okay, I forgot I had the bombs out. I'm not qualified to be using bombs. Or maybe I am. Yep, I'm a bomb it. Oh no. Link just randomly getting turned into his persona like so much, very TF porn. Compass acquired. No less. Keep throwing and nobody explodes. I.e. what happens when you're asked to throw a game. Right. Well, why does that keep getting me? Oh, B-Boy Gage is raiding. Can we get a shout out? How's it going? What are you playing? Super Mario World. Excellent choice. I'll just give you all a moment because apparently Twitch's advert server's being ridiculous. Okay, I need the big key. Things are going great. How's Link to the Past? Yep, it's going pretty well. I just beat the Moth boss. First playthrough in about 10 years. I last played it when I was a teenager on the Game Boy Advance. I mean, that was an entire gender ago. 2 technically. Ow. I just got through the Dark Woods dungeon and I'm just reveling in the fact I don't have to worry about War Masters anymore. Anyway, now that everyone's had a chance to get through the advert. Hi, I'm BisectedBrioche. I'm a trans woman streamer. I usually stream playthroughs of single player games. I also occasionally play TRPGs on other people's channels. And while I'm not doing it now, sometimes I cosplay. Yep, 2 genders ago. I'm going to stop falling for that. B-Boy Gage and my cosplays are amazing. Thank you. Yep, right now I'm actually working on a pair of ears for my D&D character, Grounded the Tiefling. And basically I've just had to show them both off. Basically I took a cast of my ears. I've sort of built some ears on them using plasticine. And then when that's done, I've basically got to take a cast of those ears and I can use that to make the actual latex ears. And maybe silicone ears if I can budget for it. Okay. So I need to get up there somehow. So it stands to reason there must be a way up. Oh, every single time. How did Mario go anyway? Check the map. Okay, I need to go all the way right and then go up. Pretty horribly, you didn't make any progress in 2 hours. Harsh. Okay, there should be a door upwards. Okay. Oh, ow. That's the boss key. So if I need the boss key to get anywhere else... Is there another entrance? Well, I suppose I'd literally just beat a dungeon with another entrance, so there must be. Yeah, there's always next time. I mean, the early Mario games were pretty brutal. Oh hey, my health's gotten pretty low there. Oh no. See you in a bit, Nolis. And what time are we at? 3 hours, 7 minutes. Oh, just so everyone knows, by the way, I've been streaming for longer than it says on the actual counter, but I had a bit of a connection problem earlier.
How may I help you? You can open 2 chests for 30 rupees. Why don't you play?
Okay. Arrow. Heart container. Well, that was easy. Okay, there's a lot of fairies down there. Okay, can I blow this open? Yes, I can. MS Artificer, early Mario games are average. As in difficulty or quality? Because to be fair, a lot of the sort of NES games were a mixed bag. Like, I love the Metroid series. I do have to admit the original Metroid was more groundbreaking than polish. Oh wait, I misread, you said savage. That makes more sense. B-Boy Gauge, unfortunately, have to play under Super Mario World, but usually playing Super Mario World ROM hacks, which are extremely hard and annoying, depending on which ones you play. And you are playing a super punishing one. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, this is why I don't really do randomizers or hacks. I'm just not that good. Oh no. Can't believe you just stole all my stuff. Well, I can believe, but I'm still annoyed about it. Okay, already been in here. What's my favourite game? Gun to my head's definitely Metroid Prime. It's in fusion with the one that got me into the Metroid series. which, as I've said, I think I just literally just said, is my favourite. How'd I feel about Dread? Loved it. I mean, the announcement alone was a little like Sasquatch walking onto stage and giving a seminar on his life story at a cryptid convention. Okay, I feel like MS, Fusion and Prime were super good. B-Boy Gauge, really great ride. You loved it too. Gave you a lot of OG Metroid vibes, but updated for modern gameplay. Yep. It's not a particularly controversial opinion, but personally I feel up until Metroid Dread, Zero Mission was pretty much one of the best 2D Metroid games, just because it has all the quality of life features. There's a Fusion introduced, but the non-linear gameplay from the original Metroid. The Echo Zero, that theme music hits hard. Damn right it does. Okay, so I feel like there's another entrance to Thieves' Town somewhere. Can I throw a bomb in the water? I feel like water shouldn't work that way. Can I bomb the house? Nolus, which you bet gets even more interesting after the Great Dial-Up. Yep, a random Dartan reference in my stream. Wait, I just noticed. Link's sprite gets slightly redder if you're pushing for a moment. Ah, thief. Ah, the Sasquatch's life story thing. Now, what do I get into Thieves' Town? I mean, I'm already in Thieves' Town, but how do I get into the dungeon? Goggles, the amount of character they put into this tiny pink-haired adventurer is fantastic. I suppose the first-party SNES games really did sort of use the limited sprite palette to their full extent. Go away. There must be an entrance around here somewhere. Do I bomb you? No. Do I teleport back here? Nope. Apparently does nothing. I suppose it kind of needs this, I can just teleport back to the light world at any time and get more health and stuff. Guess this is just going to be another 30 minutes of me wandering around this town looking for something. Okay, back in here, let's see what there is. I have the map and compass. The only door I've got left is through the top right, and that's a boss key door. B-Boy Gage, your mum's calling. You've got to run, take them to run some errands. It's great seeing me again. You'll try and come around again soon. Okay. Have a great day yourself. Hope your errands all go well, and thank you for the raid. Can we get another shout out for B-Boy as he heads off? I can honestly say he's the best breakdancer I know of on Twitch. Oh, there's another chest down here. So can I... Yes, I can. And that's the boss key. Well, now I feel silly. Oh, okay, I'm a bunny. But I'll be honest, this feels a lot easier than the last dungeon. Okay, those enemies there aren't pushovers. Can I bomb that wall? Feels bombable. But they go down pretty easy, and Goggles, Thieves Town's pretty simple compared to Skullwoods. I seem to recall there's a sort of a puzzle where you have to basically trick the boss out of hiding, but compared to what I was having to do before, that sounds quite simple. Okay, there's a key. And there's a boss up there. But there's no boss. I like that some thieves get turned into, like, hands to represent their crimes, and some of them just turn into dragonborns, apparently. Oh wow, they drain magic as well. Can I push those? No, I can't. Ow, 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 ow. Mean and rude. Okay, before I do anything else, what's through here? Random skittering insect.
Brioche, it is me.
Hi. Brioche, it is me, Zelda. Don't be deceived by the magic of Blind the Thief. Be careful. Help. Oh, I've been grasshoppers. Is that meant to be a grasshopper? Snakes? Stop falling around, snakes. Okay, I'm going to plant the bomb, and I'm going to walk up here. Yeah, I remember this puzzle now. Lots of bombs. Oh, more bombs. To quote that one Metal Gear Solid 2 boss. Ow. For giant grasshoppers, those hit pretty hard. Thanks for paying respects, Goggles. Okay. That's one puzzle solved. Yep, the F was for fairy. Ow. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. I like how they basically set it up so that sort of unlocks an entire section of the dungeon. Ow. No, 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 no. Help. Just to check what's down here. You have got to be joking. Does this room lead anywhere, or is it just a trap? Okay, it's just a trap. I suppose that does make sense in the, thief dungeon, but bloody hell. Guess I was too soon to say this is easier. Yep, no less that was certainly a room. You know, I've actually got a theory now. Since this is actually a dungeon where Blind's locked up, because, spoiler alert, Blind's actually this, person. Ah, thank you very much. You saved my life. Please take me outside. So I wonder if the, sort of like the dragon enemies are actually the corrupted forms of guards instead. God, I love how there's a key inside a prisoner's jail cell. Well, exactly. What does the door lock? Oh yeah, there was that one, door just to the south of the other door. Wonder what's in there. Is it worth it? Let's find out. Okay, I'm gonna get shot. Okay, it was left from here. South down this harrowing hallway. If I recall correctly, they actually sort of reuse this concept in, Okay, this better be good. Okay, the treasure for this dungeon. That is pretty good. You got the Titan's Mitt. Now you can lift the heaviest stones that are once impossible to burn. Oh no. I hate this dungeon so much. Okay, so I think this is where the boss room was. I've only got one potion. Yep, I've got this. I can do it. I'll just stretch. And when I've beat blind, I'll call the stream there. Okay. Show me your true form.
Yeah, too bright, too bright.
And this is why you never play a drow rogue. Okay, just gotta keep an eye on my health. Oh no. Oh, thanks for the prediction, Nolus. Although it might be a very short one. You know, you complained it was too bright before, but he's literally... Okay, fire doesn't do anything. Bloody tieflings. Okay, 3 heads. I'm in trouble. Ow. I'm in serious trouble. Ah. You forgot to change the duration again, Nolus. Well, I, watched that anyway. Okay. Well, you know the drill. Time for a resupply. Yours is the only vote in it, Nolus. Well, thank you for believing in me. It doesn't help that typing lags. I'll just call it in favour of win anyway, so you get your points back. Feel free to set one up for my next attempt. I'm just going to go grab some potions first. Oh yeah, I think there's a fairy in oh no. You don't know if you'd have lost them, there's no one to give them to. I think you still lose the points, but I might be wrong. Just throw myself down a hole to heal. Just sort of contrasting this where it shows your health bar just refilling itself. By comparison, Super Metroid is just like your energy's been restored and it's just full. Okay, a lot of people are believing in another death. Yeah, Enfys is voting against me. I have no choice but to succeed. Wonder how good bombs are against him. Okay, I'll save my money and just go for the health ones, since I'm not really going to be using magic. I will flex upon Enfys. They will be flexed upon and flexed upon well. None flex, left 100k. Hey! How do they keep doing that? Ooh. Oh, Chiara, how's it going? Wanna hear some irony? You bought a game called Pocket City, basically SimCity but simplified, and named the first city on there Wind City. You pretty much immediately run that one to the ground, so now you have to start up over. As a joke, you named the new one Egg City, and that one is thriving more than you could have hoped for. Neat. Apples. Oh, thanks for giving Chiara the shout out, no less. Oop. Not quite there yet. Guess the town's crawling with guards. Okay. And save state. Okay, Blind, I hope you're ready for round 2. Chiara, you need to start saving your runs on that game so your Twitch page isn't blank. That game being Wizard Legend Fighting Master. Thanks, I'll create my save state here, just so I don't have to walk through there again. Okay, everyone ready? Yes, for I am the almighty hero, Brioche. Okay, onto 2 heads. Ah! I forgot to heal. Sorry, Anthis, I must inflict all those points upon you. These outcomes. Blinded by the light, lit up by the blind. Okay, I'll just start one myself. Oh, actually I won't, because for some reason the interface is fricked. Yeah, if you could start a new one, Nolus. Or Goggles, or anyone who's a mod, really. Oh, sorry for hitting the mic. Out of tea. Oh well, I'm only going to need one more run. Let's go. I think I've got this now. As long as I avoid the fireballs. Okay, as receive underwater arrows. Suppose it's irrelevant because I can't hit him. Okay, gonna heal. Oh, you don't think you can start a prediction on mobile? That's fine. Get back here. Die, die. Okay, I got him. Turned out trying to go for spin attacks wasn't really the way to go. I just needed to run in and spam. And first, you didn't see the predict, just the results of the previous one. Ah, yeah, it can take a moment to go through sometimes. Oh well. Brioche, because of you I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. As the wise men have sealed the way to the dark world, the Knights of Hyrule defended them from the attacks of the evil monsters. I heard that the Knights of Hyrule were nearly wiped out in that battle. You are perhaps the last one to carry on the bloodline of the Knights. It is ironic that the last one in the line has the potential to become the hero of legend. Oh, hey, Kim. Yeah, I'm just about finishing up, but, yep, it's nearly been a 4-hour stream today. Surely you can destroy Ganon. Okay. So, I've got the gauntlet, which will give me access to... Well, I can get the better sword next stream, which is going to be Monday. Hope I've been having a good one. Yep. Had a pretty good stream. Finding my headphones. Goggles, 4 dungeons completed in 1 stream. Damn good going. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'll just call the prediction. Thank you to everyone who believed in me. And let's find someone to raid. Zelda's one of the games you haven't played yet, Kim. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm finishing up now. Okay. While Twitch loads. So, yep, obviously my next stream's going to be Friday. I'll be streaming some Earthbound. And then obviously it's going to be tabletop RPGs on Nick's channel. Ah, you saw our streaming and decided to pop over. Fair enough. What's Earthbound? It's basically I think the best thing to call it would be a JRPG that's sort of based around Americana for its mythology. Yep, and yep, tabletop RPG Rise. You can follow a link to Nick's channel there to set a reminder. I'll be DMing another session of Blades in the Dark. And there's going to be some Leviathan hunting. Maybe. So tune in for that. Yeah, if anyone is wondering why the duration of this stream says 2 hours, it's because I lost my connection halfway through. Oh, while Twitch loads, obviously keep an eye on my Twitter for more news about my ears. I've just about finished. I'm just going to try see if I can finish sculpting this just right this evening. Oh, and I've got some fresh alginate to cast them with, so hopefully that'll go well. Yeah, that's right, Nolis. Nolis is obviously playing a character in the campaign now. Cutter with the ability to punch ghosts. Vamp Kitty, you've been seeing them, they look good. Ah, thank you. Oh, Nolis is trapped behind an advert. Great. Oh, Nolis got 50.1k points though. For believing in me. Let's see. We've got Lockborn Samurai playing Everspace. Icky playing Resident Evil. Dark Persona. No, Altwin. Who shall we read? Yep, I think I'll just raid Icky. Because I'm just in the mood for some Resident Evil. So yep, thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, well, obviously he's not about at the moment, but thank you to B-Boy Gage for the raid. And I feel like someone else raided. Okay, my mistake. No one else has raided. Oh, thank you, Kim. I think it's been a pretty decent stream. And I thank you for dropping by near the end. So yep, thanks to B-Boy Gage for the raid. Thanks to everyone who followed. And thanks in general for everyone who's been watching. Alright, just before I finish off, there's a cheeky link to my wish list. Feel free to get me some snacks or cosplay gear. And with that, hopefully I'll see you Friday. And we're raiding in 3, 2, 1, let's go.